But see, I would think, though, that you're the only one that's alive, along with my grandmother, my great-uncle George, and Mary Rose. You're only 4 that are alive in that generation. Because if you look at it...
No,
here,
my brother's dead.
right. If you look at it here, I'll show you. George, 3 children still alive. Walter is 1 of you are still alive. Margaret's and Edward's are all dead. Edward's are all dead. I have their obituaries.
Oh, I told you I went to his funeral.
Yeah.
He's got children.
Those 3 children are dead.
His children?
His 3 children.
Oh, Uncle Ed, yeah, but not young Eddie.
Edward H?
And I think he's Edward H too.
Right, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's in Holland Cemetery.
Right, yeah. He's dead.
He has children.
Right, they're alive.
He's got a Barbara.
Right, and
I don't know.
His wife's still alive.
Yeah, Margaret Amy.
Yeah, I'm gonna see her in the summertime.
She's a nice person.
Yeah, she would like for you to come over too and just sit and have some.
Yeah, she's a nice person.
I can pick you up and we can go over there. Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen her since Patricia was born.
Right. Well,
Imagine, it was 55 years ago.
Right. She would love to have you come over and sit down and talk. I'll remind her.
She lives in Howland.
Right. Yeah, I know where she lives. And she's alive, and her daughter and son, and their other son's up north.
Barbara?
Right, Barbara's lives right next to her, and her son lives down the street.
I didn't know the boys. Tina does. I think Tina knows them all.
But basically, we're talking about the next generation. All 3 are dead.
Oh.
Edward H.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. O'Hara is buried in Mount Olivet.
Gladdy.
Yeah, she's buried at O'Hara. She's buried in Mount Olivet.
And Marie. Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's buried in Mount Olivet.
I didn't know where she was.
Yeah, I know. I can show you when we go to Mount Olivet.
Yeah.
In the future. And
Marie Claxton.
Marie, she gave her body up for.
Yeah.
And her stone, know where her stone is? It's at the Claxton plot down St. Agnes Cemetery.
Oh, is it?
And it says Marie Rubin on there. R-U-B-E-N.
Well, that's the way we spelled it.
Right.
I mean, all my life it was that way.
Yeah. So those 3 are passed away. More likely, Mrs. Hoban's children are all gone.
You think so?
Well, because...
They're too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, because...
Well, I know Margaret. Margaret is dead.
Right, Margaret Hoban died. O'Reilly.
I know Katie. Katie is dead.
See, Mrs. Riley, Mrs. Lawrence Riley, Mrs. Lambert Hazelton.
I don't know her.
Mrs. Catherine Castellella.
Yeah, I think she's dead.
Mrs. James Loomis.
I think she's dead.
And Mrs. Forrester Mather. I think they're all, and the son William Rubin. Hoban. See,
Bill. They used to call him Bill, I think.
And 2 brothers, Walter and George.
Yeah.
But I think all her children are all dead too.
Yeah. You do?
Well, William Hoban might be the only one that I see, but I probably more likely because 49 and all 3 are dead.
Yeah.
She died in 49. More likely all of those are dead. Walter, you're the only one alive.
Yeah, my brother died just recently. And then his wife, what shocked me, George, rest his soul in peace. Joey never told me that Margaret was sick, his mother.
And she died in 1991.
Yeah, she died right after my brother. She had a cancer, I didn't even know. And I was up there, when my mother wanted to go,
Right.
So I'd take her up and she'd talk to my brother. He was in bed. You knew he was dying. And I guess we were there the week before, But Margaret acted fine.
She died how many months later?
I don't remember, but George, I didn't hear from him, She used to call me up. And Joey called up and he says, Ian Rosemary, you know who this is? And I said, yes, Joey. I said, how are things? Because I hadn't heard from any of them. And he said, I got bad news. I said, what? He said, my mother's dead. I was shocked.
There's your brother right here.
Yeah, Walter Joseph.
Yep.
My father is Walter Peter.
Yep. That's your brother. See, that's what I'm saying. See, if you look at it, all the...
Well, here's Margaret.
Yep, there's Margaret. Yep.
Well, I should tell when she died. December the 1st, 1991.
Yep.
And my brother died in September, September the 7th,
1991.
No.
Oh, okay.
83.
83, September 7th, 1983. And she died in 1991.
Anyway, Joey called and he said, well, you're not going to be happy to hear from me. You know, I says, gee, I'm happy to hear from some of the family.
Right.
He said, you're not going to be. My mother's dead. Holy smokes, I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it.
They haven't put I talked with Joseph's.
No date on it, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But
because, you see, you can't put flowers there. And I bought twice I bought these wire things that you shove in the ground, and then you can put the flowers up there and it don't stop them from mowing. Every year they steal it.
Yeah. But how about your brother? Do you think he ever... Well, did you ever talk about your father and George?
My brother, no.
No.
My brother wasn't family oriented at all. I mean, I was because my father was, I think.
Right.
I mean, Aunt Barb and Uncle Pete, you know, Lawson.
Right.
He thought the world of them because he was, well, she was a widow and she had another baby, you know. And he used to go up there for the summer and work up to the farm. It was at the foot of, it isn't there anymore, so don't go looking for it, because I did.
Okay.
Of Deerfield Hill. There was a snake hill that went up on top of the hill. And that's where they had a farm. But then they moved down on Riverside Drive. And that is now like a humane society, but it's private. You know, the woman that runs it. Because I had some possums. You know what they are?
They're little animals?
Yeah, they're little gray things. And I had a German Shepherd then, and the possum went through the driveway, and the German Shepherd took off after her. And they're like a kangaroo. They carry them in a pouch.
Oh.
And she threw them. She was throwing stuff, and I thought, what in the hell is she doing?